Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more The Witcher. Where we last left off, we started exploring Vizima here, and we've spent some time just having a wander around. We traded with some peddlers, we've learned some more about various monsters we may encounter, as well as what herbs we might be able to actually harvest for their alchemical ingredients. We're at the Hairy Bear Inn right now. We're going to start talking to people here. I might want to quickly run over to Detective Raymond's house, because I think we are investigating and the captain of the guard, Vincent, here. He mentioned checking out various warehouses at midnight and not being paid for it. I'm not sure if I need to do this tonight at midnight, or it could be any time at midnight. Obviously we have various Witcher contracts we could do as well. Some of them are in a swamp. Let's go back to our map again. That's not the map. That's the map. I'm guessing this is the way to the dike here. Speak to the innkeeper, see what he knows at least.
Damn it. Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing. It's rigged. What do you want?
Oh, do we have the parcel? I thought we had got rid of it. Oh well.
Heron Brog asked me to deliver this parcel.
Coleman's dirty schemes. Parcels for him.
Where can I find this Coleman?
Am I my brother's keeper? Look for him yourself. I'm busy running this place loftily called a tavern.
All right, I'll look around.
Ask and ye shall receive, seek and ye shall find.
What's with all this betting?
Common folks' entertainment. Two toughs fight. We wager on who wins.
What do those nuts get out of it?
Gold. Spectators have a laugh while the boys let off steam. If something goes awry, the dogs get some supper.
So long.
Coleman, which is his brother, is here. And the music picked up.
Greetings! Look who's here.
Who are you?
They call me Coleman.
What do you do?
I sell things, travel about.
Like where?
Swamps recently, what do you care?
Just asking.
You buying?
What do you sell?
Where have you been? White powder.
Oh.
Fist tech.
Should have guessed.
I sell my friends other goods, but you're no friend.
Right.
You buying?
What is fist tech? A strong drug. I was wondering if you would tell us anything more about it.
You buying?
Had a parcel for you from Heron.
You had it.
The city guards took it.
Curses. Always happens to me. Maybe we can bribe someone.
No grudge?
Just don't offer to deliver my packages again, get it?
See ya.
You buying?
Looking to hire a Witcher?
Well, since you mention it,
Yes.
there's an haunted house. More suited to an exorcist than a witcher.
Ghosts?
I want results. Chairs should stand still, doors remain closed, and pots hang on the wall peacefully. Willing to check it out?
Okay.
Great. The house is by the sewer entrance, near the gate to the dike.
Can't help thinking a good glazier could eliminate those drafts.
You buying?
Ever seen the Salamandra sign?
Leave me be.
But
Shove off.
Interesting.
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
You'll be dead before you count to 3.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I'll piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
See you.
Who is this guy? He's a leader of a gang from the Temple Quarter. His boys react nervously to the symbol of the Salamandra. Right, okay. So this maybe have something of interest. Makes me think that, you know, when there's just a carpet lying somewhere, if I come back here and there's a trapdoor here later, I'm gonna be, honestly, I'll call it now.
Shut your trap! Geralt, it's been ages. I couldn't believe Zoltan when he said you'd returned.
It's me, Monroe. Exiles, the war. You, Zoltan, and I helped them. You must remember.
How's life?
Can't complain, I have a nice slow job as a bouncer.
That's slow?
The guests settle things between themselves. It's a quiet place. Birds don't ever shit in their own nests.
I'll find you later.
You know, a couple of dice sets. Do we really need 2 of them? Can't get rid of them, no, of course. Do you want to do a little boxing?
Your mother sucks dwarf cock. No challengers?
Greetings, Whitey. Got money, wanna fight? Should be an interesting fight. Ready?
Bring it on.
May as well have a bit of fun while we're here.
Who wants to get slapped? I'll smash your face.
And he was meant to be a tough fighter.
No challengers?
Oh well. 30 orange for me.
You're not bad. It's no shame losing to the white-haired one.
Yeah, Butterbean
No
here.
challengers? I'm itching to hit someone.
Want a beating, stranger? We fight for money. I'll kick your ass and make money doing it.
We'll see.
Hit me, chickie.
You win, Wanderer. Take your coin and leave me be.
And I guess you are the leader of this ring.
What?
You an experienced fist fighter?
Smacked a few. Why?
I defeated Fat Fred, so I'm looking for another opponent.
You take issue with fat folk.
No.
Are you fighting or are you running home to Mama?
What's the wager?
75 arons.
Any rules?
Just one.
No rules apply.
Right.
So you in?
I'm in.
I tell him the papers are valuable. He wants to look again.
No challengers?
So I says someone well-read is certain to gauge their value.
Dodged. Nice.
I'm itching to hit someone.
Just so. I flattered him so well, the fool.
Who wants to get slapped?
Oh, that was a straight shot. Nice work.
I'm itching to hit someone.
I'm saying double.
I win.
Choose 2 bottles of Mandrake cordial, a golden necklace, or 150 orens.
Ooh.
The Mandrake cordials.
They're yours.
Nice. And that quest is updated. I should look for stronger opponents.
Hey, chickie.
Made up your mind?
Sell all this food, we don't really need it. Might as well sell some of this wine as well. Might as well sell, sorry, might as well store the
Damn
potion
it.
bases.
Whatever you do, don't bet on the boxing.
Don't need them right now. So we could get a new sword forge. We have 3 bits of meteorite. But they did mention that if you combine 3 of the same colour together, you get like a bonus. I'd like to get like 3 red to increase the damage. 3 blue as well, increasing the pain might be worthwhile. So, let's save and let's start talking to everyone. We have the warehouse we need to enter at midnight. Let's go to Raymond's house before we talk to anyone else.
Ha! Never seen anything stranger than that freak.
Thanks. I want to see what he knows about Ramsmeat's house. Interesting. I wonder if he knows anything about the captain and the guard. Boot Black? You've got a name, so let's see what you know.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings. Who are you?
A shoe shine? Clean that muck off your boots for just 2 orens?
Sure.
First journey to Vizima?
You could say that. Tell me about it.
We've some heavy issues here. There's a quarantine because of the plague. Squirrels are fighting the Order. Monsters breed in hundreds, and we struggle with bandits. As one bard sang, Vizima's like a brothel on fire.
Wow. This is why I like talking to some people like boot shines while they're doing their duty. They're happy to give you some information, which is why I wanted to talk to the Herald when we were going to get our equipment back from the dungeon.
Tell me about the plague.
The plague pushed the king to establish a quarantine, which plagues the merchants. Old Vizima was sealed off. Unfortunately, townsfolk are falling ill here. They bundled them off to Lebioda's hospital.
I'm interested in bandits, but not the ordinary kind.
Something odd there. They operate with brutal but effective force, mainly at night. Their goal remains unclear.
Tell me more about the Order and the squirrels.
The Scoia'tael wage a guerrilla war outside town. The Order of the Flaming Rose replaced the Special Forces. Hatred for non-humans grows daily. You needn't be psyched to see something evil's afoot.
Anything worth seeing?
We boast merchants, an alchemist, a large hospital.
I'm looking for witches' jobs.
You'll have no trouble finding work. Ask merchants. There's also trouble at the graveyard.
You don't talk like a shoeshine.
Everyone hides skeletons in the closet. Let me tend to your boots. I've bored you long enough.
How many orens do we have? 940. I'm actually gonna... It's getting a bit... It's getting dark. I want to go speak to the Dwarven merchant once again to learn about various spectres. Just in case this house here is haunted. Do I know much about... We have Alguls, of course. Devourers.
What do you want?
They have really impressive beards. Searchy. This is the one. Spectres, Moon Wraiths, and Night Wraiths. Of the terrifying wild hunt.
What do you want?
I skimmed through your book. You can have it back.
What terrible times.
Night Wraiths, Moon Wraiths, and Wraiths. Okay. Just in case we need to know. It's also handy to learn about them so we can actually harvest their remains. I'm being preemptive. Let's go pop in and speak to Raymond. She's here. Guide of Vizima. I wonder if he'll be offended if I help myself to all the goods in his house. Let's pop upstairs, see if he actually says anything. No? Okay, good. A lot of these, like, offhand weapons are worth quite a lot. I've noticed that. Some more wine. A Guide of Vizima by Marco Knopf. Or Kompf. Like most human cities, Vizima was built on the foundations of an elven city. The seat of the Temerian kings grew over the centuries and today consists of 3 large districts, a port and the sprawling outskirts. In the temple quarter, the visitors' attention is drawn to the monumental cloister of the Order of the Flaming Rose, St. Lebodia's hospital, famous for its many miraculous recoveries. While admiring their edifices, avoid wandering into the non-human district, which has become a den of poverty and the lair of the social outcasts. Most non-humans have been relocated to Old Vizima, which has become a ghetto inaccessible to visitors. Currently, the trade quarter is developing rapidly, which is hardly surprising as it is home to the wealthy merchants, as well as trade and political officials. The city's leading bank and the town hall can also be found here. Okay. Maybe able to sell that to the Dwarven merchant once again. Right, let's go speak to Raymond now.
Mere deduction.
Praise the sun?
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
I'm Geralt of Rivia.
A warrior like no other. Your legend precedes you. How can I help?
I'm looking for some information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
The names mean nothing to me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has its price.
I'll pay.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
What's it like being a private eye?
Lousy work in a town full of dirt and conspiracies. I spend most of my time spying on nobles and rich burghers who cheat on their wives. You can't imagine what people are capable of.
I don't think I care to imagine.
I recently followed Morton, commander of Foltest's palace guards. Heard of him?
I don't think so.
I saw him in the stables with 2 young pages. You wouldn't believe.
I've heard enough.
I'm all ears, White Wolf.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Go on.
Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his contacts and resources, he's got almost free reign in the city.
I got a taste of his abilities. Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for Javed? Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah. Find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
We need to rest anyway. Oh. Oh, I guess it gives us no choice. Well, at midnight we need to go find the captain of the guard anyway.
The Witcher is taking his time.
Hello.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set?
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave the matter to our best agent.
Evening, gentlemen. Oh, hello. What do you think you're doing?
Die, bastard!
See the city guards in the distance. They didn't do anything, did they? Oh, Siegfried, I just saw your name. Ah, you're over there. I wouldn't mind getting a hold of a bow at some point. So we need to get back into the dungeon. We need to speak to the dwarf Vivaldi about how his bank has been taken over by humans. Someone who wants a reward for killing salamanders. We need to go see him. The haunted house, the crown witness. Oh, this is the same thing again as Vizima Confidential. Oh no, this is different. They have a secret agent who set a trap. Again, it's going back to the prisoner in the city in the dungeons. Well, where's the warehouse? We should probably hit there next. It's down this way, isn't it? Ooh, some armor. You can draw a blade, so I guess there are going to be folks that come out. Let's go see about this individual who will buy Salamandra brooches.
I'm betting on the box. He's a strong bastard.
He's a messenger.
You know how hard he hits? His last foe's nose was a bloody pulp. Champion!
Ugh, how can they drink this? What is it anyway?
I suppose it's wine.
Wine? Couldn't pass for wine's stepbrother.
So what is it?
Ugh, diluted dog's piss. Thus, I come here rarely.
I thought this was the only tavern around.
I live in the trade quarter, but the inns there are closed. Want to earn some coin?
You mentioned you might have a job for me. Care to elaborate?
I know where to find fine spirit, but it requires a sword to get it.
You need a warrior to have a drink?
I know a place with 100-year-old wine from Toussaint.
What's the catch?
The wine cellar is in a house where monsters now haunt.
It'll cost 200 orens.
Deal. I'll return here at midnight.
Where's the house?
Take the gate leading to the dike. On the right, it leads to the canal. The house is on the left.
Ah, I wondered if it was a different house than I was thinking.
Welcome, traveler.
I hear you buy jewelry.
What if I do?
$100 orens. Tell me who's paying for salamander badges.
Shove off. Shove off. Shove off.
I see.
I'm tired.
You're not gonna help me then.
I'm itching to eat someone.
Shove off.
I see. Oh well. Let us head to the warehouse then. This may be a horrible idea, but let's pop in.
No sign of Javed or the professor. This bunch should cave easily. Let's do this.
Who does he think he is?
Who's this? This wasn't our deal, cop.
Relax. Just a witcher. Surely you know witchers are golems. No will of their own, follow orders quick and easy, no complaints. Right, Geralt?
Right.
See? Nothing to be afraid of. You didn't exactly come alone. Now let's deal.
I don't trust him. Heard he was a fucking murderer, cut up over a dozen of our people.
Let's not play who killed who. That's the past. We're interested in the future. Your future. Which will be unpleasant if Javed learns you cheated him. And believe me, he'll learn shortly if you don't start talking.
You bluffing? You don't scare me.
Enough. Where's Javed? Where are the Witcher's secrets? Spit it out before I feed you to the rats.
Vincent, stop him! I know nothing! I was assistant to Salamandra's accountant. Javed stopped trusting me. I don't know where he is or what he intends.
The professor?
I don't know, he went off somewhere.
Bullshit. You need encouragement.
You promised me protection in exchange for my testimony. On my mother's grave, I know nothing! Stop him! You're a cop! This is murder! You're gonna stand by and watch?
No, I'm leaving. Besides, I know you had a part in murdering Raymond's family. Witcher, make it quick.
Die!
Something must be done about
that. Quest updated. We should have a serious talk with Raymond. We should. So what was that all about? And someone killed Vincent's family. Sounds like he does have a personal stake in this after all. Vincent, that is, of course. Anything else of interest? We have Vincent's house, don't we? Yeah, Vincent's post. Okay. Tell you what, we'll end this video here. I'm trying to keep these between about 30 and 40 minutes if I can. When we come back, we're going to head over to the city dungeons. And pop ahead over to Vincent and the Salamandra prisoner. I mean, there's plenty of other places we can still explore. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But, as always, this has been AnthWolf playing The Witcher. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, bye-bye now.